Still the same.
Yeah.
Okay, this is you do not know anything about this, right?
No.
No. Okay, never mind. We will just go through here. Now, this is your question, right? And you is this correct? The answer, is it correct? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. So when I read this, you know, an equation has an equal sign, right? So something got to be equal to something. So now, as I'm looking here, I think the first problem is this. So remember the analogy I gave you, the one about bracket within a bracket first. So let us see which one must you do first. Hold on, let me now. Okay, down here. So this is half the sum of parallel heights by parallel sides times height. So you have, okay, this plus this times 16. Okay. So now you have this. Which one must you do first? Half the sum. Wait. 2x. Oh, okay. I thought it was 2 then bracket minus 3. It's 2x. Okay. So let us see. Which one must you do first now? You tell me. You remove the bracket. You cannot remove the bracket yet. So how do you get 5x out here? How you get 2? How you get this one? Do you know? So first of all, we remove the bracket now. Oh yeah, you get 5x. Sorry, sorry. Sorry. Okay, this okay, this is correct. Oh my goodness. Somehow I'm recording this one. But you got to have your bracket first down here. The bracket is still on, you know, miss. You don't remove this yet. Now down here, so you can, okay. Now I'm gonna write it now in, sorry, it's a blur lah, blur. Half as 0.5. Correct? This is correct. Times, and then you have a bracket of 5x plus 2, close bracket, times 16. Now, just remember this, okay? So what do? You remove the bracket, and then you just put times like that. And then one side times this, the other side times this. This is not true. This 0.5 times the whole thing. This 16 times the whole thing is not 0.5 times 5x. If it's originally like this, originally, if it's like this, you are correct. But that means 0, because you times 0.5 times 5x, correct? Then 2 times 16. But now you have this. So how to do this? Very simple, very simple. I'm going to show you this. Watch out. Let's say I have 2 times 5 times 3. Now, can I make it like this? Equals to 2 times 3 times 5. Possible or not?
No.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to 0.5 times 16 times 5x plus 2. You think it's possible like that?
No.
Yes. So what is 0.5 times 16? Half of 16, how much is it? Half of 16. Calculate dah, Eddie. But betul lah, miss. You can do mentally. Half of 16. Hello?
4.
Half of 16, not 4.
8.
Half of 8. So 8, so 8 times what? 8, then bracket 5 plus 2. So you see now, you need to times this and then times this. So this is where you got it wrong. So when you got it wrong down here, you can't see the possible pattern here. You see, when you do maths, especially at school level, whatever that you find out here normally in the first part of the question has some relationship to this. Perhaps your answer will be this. Perhaps the second answer will be this. Perhaps. So can you find out what's the answer for this one now? You redo that part. You understand what I'm saying? You want me to show you the thing?
Yeah.
Hold on, now where is the down here? Okay. What do you get?
$45x plus 16.
How you get 45x means, how you get 45x? 9 times 5 is 45.
Oh.
8 times 5?
40.
40x plus 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is now the area. Okay, you write that down, that's the area. So the area now 40x plus 16. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see. Express the circumference of the circle in terms of x. So let us see now. This is the radius. Formula for circumference is pi times diameter, right? Or 2 pi r. Let us see whether she said 2 pi times 6. This is okay. But you must remember that down here there is a bracket. Down here there's also a bracket. Oh, I must make a curve. There's also a bracket. So you get 2 times 22, get 44. All right, this one imagine is top times top lah. 2 times 22, get 44. 44 over 7. Then 44 over 7 times 6x, how much you get? 40, you must times this one after that. Then after that, you must times like that. So you times these two first, make it one number here. Can do that? You get, okay, you agree? 2 times 22 is 44, you agree? So you get 44 like that, means over 7. Then this one has to times 6x plus 4. So now this one times this. And then this one times this. So what's the answer now?
264x plus 176.
Sorry? What again? 40? How many x?
264x plus 176.
264x plus 176 over 7. Is there over 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you have an answer like this. I'm gonna just show you here. Oh, is 264x, and this is over 7, right? Plus 176. Is it? Over 7 also, because there's a 7 below it. So let us see now. We look at this one now. This thing now is not going up. Okay. Can you see now? 176, 264. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Can see? So now they say it's equal. Let us see what did the question say. In the diagram, ABCD is a trapezium in which blah 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 is parallel, blah 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 blah. The area of the trapezium is equal to the circumference of the circle. So they are telling you these two, they are equal in terms of your calculation. How much is it? By right, they should not put it like this, no? Because as I explained, area is measured in squares. Remember, I give you the example. What happened to me if, let's say, I got knocked down? Do you remember? Not? Remember the example? Remember, then it's measured in cm square. Remember not?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason why I tell you about me dying and then you cutting up my face. Do you remember the example?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Okay, because it will not leave your mind. Can you imagine that was explained to you last year? You can still remember now. So certain things I'll give you a ridiculous analogy. In fact, my wife is not agreeable to that. She says, why are you giving an example of yourself dying? But it's for you to remember it. You know what I mean? So down here now, this is measured in squares. This is like I'm plucking now your hair now. Okay, I'm going to pluck your hair. And then I'm measuring the circumference is on the outside. This is measuring a line. This is measuring in squares. So they are different by right. The questionnaire should not do this. It's wrong. But they are talking about the numbers. Let's say the numbers on here is 157. cm square is equals to 157 cm. Is not equal. You understand first the problem, the question? You can tell your teacher now, this is a mistake in the question, but of course, you will not do that, right? Are you going to do it? Do that, lah. Just try it out. Okay. Okay, but anyway, you see, I have a problem here. Emma, do you understand? I want to go on with the question, but I'm so disturbed by the fact that your teacher has made a mistake in this question. What question? What paper is this? Exam paper some more. Oh my goodness. How can they say area is equal to length like that? No, cannot. You understand what I'm saying? It's like saying the volume of the air inside this room is the same as the length of, how can volume equal to length? It doesn't make sense. But your teacher, they are talking about the number lah, the number. Okay, we look at the number then. We just follow now, since they want us to form an equation like that. Area of trapezium is equal to circumference. Okay, you have found the area, right? You have found the area that's now, right? Which is here. What's the area? What's the area? Is here, 40x plus 16. That is equal to this one over here, which is what we found out just now, down here. So I'm going to write this on the board, but I don't have a whiteboard now because the problem is I cannot write. So I'm gonna go in between now. So let's see. What is the? Can you tell me? I want you to read out to me this 40x plus 16 in a moment. Okay, 40x plus 16. So now the area of the trapezium is 40x plus 16, right? Is equal to what? This is the equal to down here. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I cannot see my own. How do I do this lah? Ya Allah. Okay, cancel lah. Where is my? Oh, down here. Okay, never mind. I will start off a new one here. So now the area of the trapezium is 40x plus 16. This is equals to 264x over 7 plus 176 over 7. Okay, you get it? So now they want you to show that this equation will become this. Well, 40x times what equals 280x? Use a calculator if you want to. Times what equals to? So when you times this, there is a certain number you can times and you have to times to both. It will become this. And that same number, when you times this to, the 7 will disappear. What is that number? 4 times what equals 28? 4 times what equals 28? 4 times what equals 28? 7. So let us see here. We put a 7 here. We put a 7 here. Because whatever you times on the left side, you can times on the right side. So let us see. We expand now. 7 times 40, what's the answer?
280.
280x. 7 times 16. Use a calculator, no problem.
112.
Can you see now, after multiplying by 7? Okay, now down here, if you have like this, you're going to multiply both, right? Multiply. Now, I'm going to write it down here. 264 down here, 264x. Oh my goodness, it's x. This is not c, this is x. Okay, you know it's x, right? Over 7. Now, if let's say I take times by 7, can you see that this 7 I can cancel? Can see now? Then the next one you also need to times by 7, and your original one has 176 over 7, right? And you're going to multiply by 7. Same thing, you will cancel. So when you multiply this number here, right, by 7, the 7 disappears. So you are left with 264x plus 176. After multiplying by 7, can you see you have shown that it reduces to this number, to this equation. You get it now? You understand?
Not really.
Not really, okay. So now, we start from the beginning. First of all, do you understand what this question is saying, which is wrong? They say the area is equal to circumference. You understand that part? Although it's wrong.
Yeah.
They're saying the calculation, okay, you understand. But remember, this is wrong mathematics, okay? But I need to explain it to you because the question is wrong. In concept is wrong. By numbers, you can find it. But in concept is wrong. So down here, the number for the area and the number for the circumference is equal. Now, so what we do is we find the area first, right? We find the area. Then we find the circumference. When you found the area, you found out that it was 40x plus 16 cubic square cm. This part you understand? Then you found the circumference. You found the circumference, it was 264x over 7 and 176 over 7. That one you understand? Are you sure this time your note was very slow? You don't understand, right? You understand, Emma? Be honest, Emma. You understand or don't understand? Circumference. You don't understand. No, I can't hear you. Your voice disappeared. You understand? Understand, okay. So now, they tell you that the area is equals to the circumference. So that's why I form this thing here. The area is equals to circumference. Can you see? That's what they say. So now, but the question says, you form this equation. So I've already formed this equation and show that it can reduce to this. So now I know that in order for 40x to be 280, I need to times by 7. So I times this by 7 and times this by 7. But remember the seesaw, right? If you increase the weight by 7 times down here, you must also increase the weight down here by 7 times. Otherwise, it won't be balanced. An equation is a balance. It must be equal. Even my hand is disappearing. All right, so that's why I times by 7 and I times this whole thing by 7. Do you understand? So you see, times 7, you get 280x. You see, now it falls to place. Plus 112 equals to 264x plus 176. Proven. So once you show like that, you write down here below, proven in bracket. How? Okay or not? Are you sure? Yes, huh? Okay. How is your feeling now? Are you in a happy mood or peaceful mode? No feeling mode? Which one?
No feeling.
No feeling. Okay, okay. Because yeah, it looks like no feeling, but I'm not too sure. I'm guessing. Yeah. But okay. So you know how to do now for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now there's another part down here. Can you hear the girl screaming?
Yes.
Yes, huh? She's saying, don't beat me, don't scold me. I went up one day to check, or went down, and yeah, but anyway. Solve this equation to find the value x. So if you have this equation, bring the x over this side, the number over there, you can solve it. So this one, if you cannot prove, never mind. Just use this equation, write it down here and solve it, miss. You can do it. Remember, you bring the x over here, number over there, and what's the answer? Can do it, huh? Later you show me, you show me your working. Ay, betul lah. Can Emma, have you completed, Emma?
No.
Not yet. Okay, once you have completed, show it to me, please. Okay, wait there, wait there. Let me screenshot this first. Don't move yet. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. I'm now going to, thanks Emma, thank you. You can put it down already. I'm going to check. Okay. Now this is what you have written, right? Minus 2, okay, this is correct. This is correct. Correct. Well done. So the lesson, what is the lesson we learn? Number one now here. I'm going to share screen again. This one now here, next time, if you have this, you can still solve it. If you do not know how to do this one, never mind. Just solve this equation. They already give you the equation, so just do it down here. You get 2 marks. The proving that this equation is true is 1 mark. Okay, so I want you not to just give up, because down here, this equation they want you to prove, but they give you the equation for you to solve down here. You understand what I'm saying? In fact, what I'm saying is, even if you do not solve question C, you can still do question D, because question D is here. Okay, now Emma. Yes, sir? You understand? Okay, so okay, I think we have done something like this before. Do you remember? But do you remember? You don't remember?
No, I don't remember how to do.
Oh, don't remember. It's all in the videos, miss. All in the videos. Okay, let's try. 3 bus services operate from the same depot. The first bus service leaves at every 10-minute intervals. So let's say now, okay, because I can't use my whiteboard. So let's say now, it starts at 9 a.m. So when is the next, okay, we are looking at the 10-minute interval, all right? So what's the next time that the bus will leave? At 9, and then 10 minutes later, every 10 minutes.
9:10.
Hey, not 9:25, 9:10. This one, because there are 3 types of buses. Okay, then the next one,
20.
and then 9.
20.
So you keep doing this until 9:40, 9:50, then 10 o'clock. So you can continue, blah, 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 blah. Okay, next one, 20 15-minute interval. So the first one is at what time?
9:15.
No, 9 o'clock first, then 9:15. Yes, well done. And then after that,
9:20. Wait. 9:30.
okay, then 9:45, and then 10 o'clock, and then you go blah, 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 blah. And the next one is 25 minutes. Okay, so 25 minutes. Again, you start at 9 o'clock. Next one is
9:25.
20. Okay, then after 9,
50.
yes. And then 10, 9:50 to 10 o'clock is how many minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. You still got another 15 more minutes. So you plus another 15, 10, 15, right? And then you plus again 10:40. No, 10:40, yes. And then you continue blah, 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 blah. So now, they're asking you when's the next time they will leave at the same time together. So you have 9 o'clock, 9:10, this one got no 9:10. 9:20, no 9:20. 9:30, these two have. But this third one does not have. So you need to find a time where all three are leaving the depot at the same time. So you need to continue it. You just extend. How? Okay, not?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get rid of this thing? I will write my working here.
Mm. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Let's see now. 10 o'clock, 10-minute interval has, 15-minute interval has, but the 25-minute interval does not have.
Oh, 25. Ten 15.
10, 11, 15. 10, 15. Okay, look at 10, 15. 10, 15,
Wait,
only
no,
25 minutes.
10:30.
10:30.
Yeah.
10:30. 10:30, yes, 10 minutes. 10:30, but down here there's no 10:30. 25 minutes, no 10:30. You check your 25 minutes now. You have 9 o'clock, 9:25, 9:50, 10:15, 10:40, 11:05, 11:30.
I don't have space maybe.
Okay. Can, Emma?
Is it 11?
11, let's see. Not okay, 11 o'clock, you have 10 minutes. 15 minutes, you have. Down here, no, 10:40, when you plus 25 minutes, become 11:05. So let us do another method. Actually, the answer is 11:30, 11:30, 11:30. It's 11:30. But how to find 11:30? I'm going to show you now. We are going to do LCM, okay, of 10, 15, and 25. So we start with the smallest number, okay, 2 first. So you divide it by 2, what do you get? You get now down here, okay, you get 5. Right? So you cannot divide by 2, cannot divide by 2. So the next one, we can go 3. For me, I prefer to start from the smallest to the biggest, 3. So 5, for 5, there's no difference for 5. Okay. For 15, it becomes 5. 15 divided by 3 is 5. For 25 is still the same. So what's the next one? The next one, we divide this by 5. Divide by 5, you get 1, 1, and also you get 5. So divide it by the last 5, you get 1, 1, 1, right? 1, 1, 1. You know what I'm doing out here?
Yeah.
So LCM is equals to, of this thing, equals to 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. What's the answer? 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. 150 minutes. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 550 minutes. 150 minutes is how many hours? How many minutes? 1 hour, 60 minutes. 2 hours, 120 minutes. So 150 minutes is 2 hours plus minus 2 hours 30 minutes. 2 hours 30 minutes equals to 150 minutes. So that means first one is at 9 a.m. So you must plus 2 hours and 30 minutes to find the next occurrence where all of them will leave the depot. So 9 a.m. plus 2 hours is 11 a.m. Then plus another 30 minutes, 11:30. This is method number 2. Method number 1, you list all of them. Which part are you confused? You're okay. Okay. If okay, I give you my question. Okay, we do my question. You understand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 3 buses left the depot from same depot. First bus left at 10-minute intervals. Second bus at 15 minutes, okay. Third bus, let's say, is at 40. Oh no, I make it easier for you. It's at 40 lah, 40. 40-minute intervals. So no more 25, but 40 minutes. All 3 buses left the depot at 9 a.m. What is the next time they all leave together? Can you find? You can do LCM method. Okay, I just show it here. Or you can do the listing method.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Well done. So you get it, eh? Easy, right? Okay. Have you done the worksheet for yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, we look at ratio first. Okay, ratio, okay? I'm going to go through ratio. Any more questions?
No.
Just hold on. I'm going to... Okay, 1 minute. Yes. Okay, we're looking at ratio. Okay, I'll share screen again. Okay, first one. Can do, cannot do?
Yeah.
Can?
Mm.
Cannot. What? I can't hear you. Your the thing. Do you get any? You got any answer or no?
No.
No. Okay. So, all right. So now, remember the seesaw method I taught you the other time? Okay, you try to do this question first. You try to do this particular one first, okay? If you can do this, that means you will be able to do, let's say now P is to Q, okay? Okay, let me, sorry, Emma, because I'm, without my whiteboard, I feel very lost. Okay, I am now going to put the set one. Okay, now here, you try this question. I'm going to give you E Q is equals to 2 is to 5, and Q to R is equals to 3 is to 7. So they want you to find what's the ratio of Q is to R. Can you try this one first? There's no fraction.
Can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it. You can't see. I share again. You can see now?
Yeah. 6 to 15, 7.
6 is to 15 is to 7. So let us see. Yeah? I'm gonna, that's your answer, right? So I'm gonna put 2 is to 5 for the first one. Then the second one is, you're gonna see this, 3 is to 7. Now, both needs to be multiplied to make the center part 15. You're correct, center part is 15. But the top one, you times by 3, so 6 is correct. 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 3 is 15. So this one is correct. But bottom one, 3, you multiply by what to make it 15?
5. Oh,
Then 7, you must also multiply by 5. So what do you get? 35, huh? So that is the method you got to do for this. Same thing, only thing you have a fraction. Can you try now? You write down like this, P is to Q is to R. Can? Now, if you do not know how to, what to times by, so you just take 15 divided by 3, you get 5. You must times this one by 5. Or 15 divided by 5 is 3. This one you got to times by 3. Okay, man? You try.
Sixteen to 6.4 to 0.6.
Right now, yeah, you see that 16 is to 0.4, is it?
6.4.
6.4 is to What's the last one?
0.6.
This is PQR. P is to Q is to R. So let us see. P is Q is 2 is to 4/5, and Q is to R is 8. So how you get 6.4? Okay, you times by 8, you get 16.
Yeah.
2 times 8, yeah, correct. Then you must times this by 8. You times this by 8, you get 6.4. 4 times 8 is 48. 48 divided by 5. 4 times 8 is 32. 32 divided by 5 is 6.4. Correct. Okay. So this is correct. Then the last one now, 8 is to not 0.6. 3 divided by 4 is how much? Use your calculator lah. 3 divided by 4.
0.75.
So do you get it?
No.
No.
The last one, where is it divide?
Sorry, repeat what you say. The one?
Why is R divide?
What you say?
Why do you have to divide R?
Why is R divide? You didn't divide by R. In fact,
No,
you can
you
just
said-
leave it as,
You said
because you say 0.6. How you get 0.6?
3/4 times 4/5.
No. Hold on. You don't get it now. Okay, we are gonna. R is to Q, and the other one is Q. Sorry, Q is to R. To not R to Q. Ya Allah, what am I? P is to Q, and then Q is to R. So now I'm going to write down so you have clearly understand. Okay, P is to Q is 2 is to 4/5. Correct. Then Q down here is 8 is to 3/4. So now we want to put it together. PQR, right? That's what we want to. So let us see. So down here, I'm going to remove yours first, okay? So we want to put it together. So you have decided to make this 8, correct? So times what to get 8? Actually, this one, you're going to make it 8. That's why you made it 6.4. What do you do to 6.4? Hold on.
4/5 times 8.
But okay, that means the method is wrong. So this one is not correct. Okay, hold on. Let me see. You must make sure that this Q value is the same. You want to make this 8 into 4/5 or 4/5 into 8? Small number to become big number is bigger or big. Okay, so you try now. 8 divided by 4/5. What's the answer? You can use your calculator. 8 divided by 4/5.
10.
Times 10, is it?
Yeah.
So now you times this by 10. Okay, not this one. Okay. You must also times this side by 10. So R 2 times 10 is how much? 20, correct? So Q becomes 10 times 4/5 becomes 8, correct? True or not? You use your calculator, you try. 10 times 4/5 is 8, right?
Yeah.
So now you got Q to be the same. Q is the same now. Q is 8. So this one don't need to times anything, just put the R here. 3/4. You see you have made Q. All right, now let's look at what you do to make Q. 4/5 times 10, you get Q becomes 8. Q down here is 8. So now the ratio can be combined because the Q is the same. But if you times this by 10, must also times this by 10. So this one becomes 20 is to 8 is to 3 over 4. How? No, okay, cannot. Okay, no problem. So you try this question, okay? You try this one. You try again now. This time is P is to Q. And then the next one is Q is to R. Okay, this is 1 over 2 is to 3. Then this one is, let's say, 6 is to 1 over 5. Can you make a Q the same?
12.
12 times 12.
No, they're both 12.
Both 12? No. Okay, you can get 12, but you can also just times one side. This 3 can times what? Become 6.
3 times 2.
Times 2. So down here you times 2. This side also must times 2. Half must also times 2. So half times 2 is how much?
1.
1 is to 6. So now can you see now the Q is the same already. Now you tell me now what is the ratio now of P is to Q is to R. What is the ratio?
1 to 6.
1 is to 6 is to this one how? Can we just write it 1 over 5? We can, because this part is already 6. They are the same already. Once they are the same, you just copy the numbers. 1 you write here, 6 you write here. You see 6 is here also. Then 1/5 you can just copy here. You must make the center one the same and just copy the rest. Do you get it? Okay, we try again. Try again. You have to try until you get it, miss. Here we go, let's see. Oh, okay, this, P is to Q. And then down here, Q is to R. P is 1 over 3. Q is 5. Oh, no. 4. R is, let's say, 6. No, R, sorry, Q. Q is 6. R is 3 over 5. 2 over 5, sorry, 2 over 5. Okay, I want you to find the ratio of P is to Q is to R.
Q is 12.
So you times by 2 is to 12. Okay, good. Hold on. So the Q is 12. Okay, well done. So Q is 12. So what is P? What do you do to Q down here to get 12? Times by
2. Wait, no, 3.
3. So do the same down here. What's the answer?
1.
1. Good.
2
This
over
one, is it 12? Not 2 over 5, because this one is 6. You must make it the same. How to get 12? Times by
2.
Times by 2. This one also must times by 2. So what's your answer?
0.8.
0.8, 4 over 5 lah. 2 over 5 times 2, 2 times 2, 4, 4 over 5, or 0.8, either one lah. Okay, you want to put 0.8 also, no problem. Are you getting it? Yes, but you are still doing it with help. Now remember, for maths, you got to be able to do it without help. So we're going to try the next one again. Until you can do, then we are satisfied. Okay. P I'm going to do a twist, okay? Is to Q. Okay, then after that, P is to R. P is to Q, P is to R. Okay. So this is different. Huh? Which number must you make the same for this one? Which number? Is it P, Q, or R? P, yeah? Because there are P here, there's P here. Earlier on, there's Q here, Q is the same, so you make the Q the same. But now you have P that's the same. So now I'm going to give you the reading. 2 is to half is to 3 is to 1/5. Can you try? What do I want? I want the ratio of P is to R, Q
P6.
is to R. P is 6. Correct, well done. So what do you do? Okay, you tell me. Okay, P is 6 some more. Q is how much?
3/2.
3/2, well done. Okay, P down here is 6, right, you say? R is how much?
2/5.
2/5, good. Now, P is to Q is to R is what?
P6.
Q?
3/2.
Good.
2/5.
And R? Well done. Congratulations, you have just passed this test. Now you feel more confident or not? You're clearer, right? But notice how many times we got to go, maybe 3 times, 4 times. So you need to do that when you get a question that you do not understand from the teacher, you need to go through the same process. Okay, what's your answer for this?
25800.
25800. For number 2. Number 2 is 25800. Show me your working then. Show me your working. Can I see your working? Hold on. Okay. Okay, Emma. Emma, what is millimeters? You know what's millimeters? And cm. 1 cm is equal to how many millimeters?
No.
You put times 6. Where you get 6 from? Maybe you do you know what's a millimeter? Have you seen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you in case. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
You can see, yeah? No. Watch, huh? 1 cm. This is cm, millimeters. 1 cm, inside is 1 millimeter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 10 millimeters make 1 cm. 20 millimeters makes 2 cm. 30 millimeters makes 3 cm. 40 millimeters make 4 cm. So now we go back. So now, which one is bigger, millimeters or cm?
Centimeter.
Sorry, cm, right? Cm is bigger, right? Oh my goodness, this thing is. So you need to divide by 10. Okay, we need to divide this by 10. Why divide by 10? Because 1 cm is equal to 10 millimeters. So if you want 34,300 millimeters, you got to change to cm first. What is it in cm? Is divide by 10, 430 cm. Okay. But this now is 430 cm in 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna just write it down for you so that you understand. Can travel 4,300 millimeters in 1 second, which is actually 430 cm in 1 second. But they want your calculation to be centimeters per minute. So you must change it to centimeters. So how to change it? You already changed this, yeah. But they want per minute. So 1 second is only 1/60. You got to times the second by 60. Why? Because you want 60 seconds. Right? So on this side, you also need to times by 60. Now, what is that? 430 times 60. What's your answer?
25800.
25800 cm in 1 minute. So this
That's my
means,
answer.
oh, that's your answer. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You got this answer.
Yeah.
Then why did I? Oh my goodness. So sorry, Emma. I went through the whole thing for nothing. You knew it. Okay. What about this one now?
14 to 36. Wait, no, 43.
Show me your working.
43.
Okay. Show me your working. Okay. I'll tell you what. We still got the whole worksheet. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Emma. I will mark through the whole paper for you. Maybe I will check through now. Give me. Sorry, yeah. Okay, this is practice. Okay, number 3, what's your answer? 43, yeah?
Yeah.
The answer is supposed to be 66. Number 4, what's your answer?
9.5.
$9.50 per hour, correct? Number 4A2.
$14.25.
Okay, correct. Slash hour, you must write slash hour, okay? You understand not? Because it's actually you must have a slash hour lah, like this. The rate, because this is rate, you know. So rate means the first one you say is 9.50, and also you must write $9.50 per hour, like that. The second one, your answers are correct, but you must write it like this. Sorry, like this. Okay, what's the third one now? The overtime thing.
I don't know.
Okay, so we go through this. Okay, what's the answer for number 5?
0.25.
Okay, hour, 0.25 hour. Okay, good. What about number 5? T minutes. What are T minutes in hours?
I don't know.
Just divide by 60. This is what you did. What? Divide by 60. 15 divided by 60, get 0.25. Just put T over 60 down here. T over 60. It's hour already, yeah? So down here, your answer down here, right? T over 60. Like that. Hour. You get it? Because that's what you did down here, right? 15 divided by 60. All right, you put 15 over 60. You use a calculator, 15 over 60 is 0.25. 0.25 hours, correct. So the same thing, just T down here, T over 60 hour. Okay, so you need to form an algebraic equation. Okay, maybe we can continue next week. Is it possible? Can? But down here now, or maybe at least I'll do this first one, this 66 one. Now, what number didn't change? Cars or motorcycles?
Cars.
Cars didn't change. Yeah? So let us see this one. Aye. So cars is 7, and then is to 4 motorcycles at first. Later on, the motorcycles became 9, right? And the cars became 14. But you know that this 14 and the 7, they're actually the same. Why is it same? Because there's no change in the number of cars. So how do you make the number the same? What can this become 7 or can this become 14? Some become 14 cannot. How you want to become 7? Time 2, 7 times 2 lah down here. Then down here you also times 2. Can you see? So you get 14. Down here become 14 is to how many? 14 is to 8. So 14 is to 8. Okay. So now can you see 14, 14. 8 increase to 9, 1 unit. This 1 unit is equals to how many motorcycles?
3.
Good. So you got that part already. So what was the original number in the vehicles in the park? You take this whole thing, you times by 3. 14 plus 8 is how much?
66.
66, right? You get 66? You understand this one now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your mistake? Can I, hold on, let me just check. I think I took a photo. I want to see what did you do wrong.
I forgot about the 3.
Okay, you forgot about 3. Because this is yours, right? Okay, so okay, you forgot about 3. Okay, no problem. Let us see whether we can. Okay. Yeah. So now, this guy, he works 36-hour week. And his pay for the 36 hours is 342. Can you find his hourly pay? Just take 342 divided by 36. You get his hourly pay.
I got this one correct.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you got correct. Well done. Then the overtime pay, you also got correct, 14.25 per hour. So now they ask you, if they pay him 387.60 in 1 week, 387.60. Okay, how much of the 387.60 is actually his basic pay? They tell you down here. How much? 342. What? That's a bit. So you minus 342 because in that every week you'll be paid 342. So you minus, you get how much?
45.60.
45.60. Then just take 45.60 divided by pay, because this extra down here is overtime. This is basic pay. This one is basic pay. This one total pay. Total pay is equals to basic pay plus overtime pay. So now overtime pay divided by 14.25. How many hours is this?
3.2.
Okay, this is your answer. Confused or get it? Confused?
No.
Confused or get it?
Okay.
No means you get it. Am I lagging? Am I lagging now?
No.
Yes. Why didn't you tell me? No, I'm not. Okay, because you are lagging. Your voice, but never mind, this is the end of it. I mean, the next time I will remind you from the beginning. Because I can hear you talk, then one word disappear. So, okay. If I'm lagging, you must tell me, all right? So now, for the next one. Okay, what's your answer for number 5?
0.25.
Okay. And then what? Okay, number 5B.
I don't know.
Okay. I tell you what, question 5, we will revisit this, okay, on next Sunday, because it's only one question 5, right? Plus the angles, okay? But I will still give you some homework, all right? So I'm just going to write down on here so that I remember. Next question, basically we will go through question 5 for ratio. You completed your angles
Yeah.
worksheet? Okay, so that one you send next week. You send the angles to me. You WhatsApp to me. You can WhatsApp to me now also lah. And angles worksheet. But I will give you another worksheet also to do. Okay. How are you at maths now? Better and better.
Okay.
You what? I cannot. You disappeared for a while.
I'm
You are getting better. You're okay. So are you happy or not? No feeling, no feeling. Why no feeling? You should be happy lah, miss. You should be very happy. Last year you were struggling with maths. Remember not? The year before last you were struggling with maths. Now it's easy for you already. Inshallah, it's easy for you. You just need to get an A. That's all. You should set your mind on an A. You know. You think you can get an A?
no.
Why? Okay. How much can you get a B? Can you get a B? B
No.
maybe. C?
No.
Huh? C no? You will get better than C lah, you're saying. Wow, that's good lah. It's a different Emma already. Okay, Emma, I will end here. You're lagging, nah? Actually, you're lagging because your voice keep disappearing. Maybe you want to check you're using your home Wi-Fi or using your phone Wi-Fi? Oh, home Wi-Fi. So maybe you may want to plug it to the phone Wi-Fi lah. Okay, but anyway, we will see you next week then. All right. Any questions? Just tell me. Just ask me. Okay. Bye bye. Take care.